Welcome back, boys, to another video. I have my velos, popping one in. We're going lower today, and I'm going to show you guys the exact way on how to build your ecom brand from 0 to 1 the proper way in 2025. No BS. If you have any questions, if you want to just get and reach out to me, go on Instagram or on X, DM me. I answer everyone, and I'll try to help you as much as I can. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is that there's a lot of BS out there. I saw a lot of stuff on X this week. And I don't want to shit on anyone, but like he was telling you how to start your ecom in 2025, and it was just like the old way of doing it. And he had his name of his Shopify. I researched it, and there was stuff from like the Better Business Bureau that came up. There was an Amazon video that was all shit. It was like insane. So I'm like, I have to do a video showing you guys exactly how to do it. And you guys have to be careful of who you learn from on YouTube, right? Whether it's drop shipping, like let's just go see. I have no idea who Stefano is, but Stefano, build your own Shopify store, join the community, book a one-on-one Calendly. Like, okay, when they have this in the description, first glance, it's like, okay, you're doing ecom to sell me a course, right? And compared to people who just like do ecom and build brands, and like this guy is a genius in ecom. And obviously there's a lot of good people out there. Just be careful who you take your information from. He's also very good, Nugent. I've never met him, but I've seen his videos. There's very legit content, but some out there are just really bad. This is why I make this video. We'll see how long it is. I want to show you guys the exact way to do it. So let's go to the old way. In 2017 to 2020, you could have probably gotten around with this, right? So the old way, going on AliExpress and shotgun testing products in any industry, just throwing up some basic landing pages, and just really, you could have used the debut theme, the Brooklyn theme on Shopify. Like all these free themes would have worked. You put in your product, you design your website in 4 hours, you send the product on AliExpress. If you want to do it the right way, you don't rip anything ever. That shouldn't be in one of your values or principles in doing business ever. You send the product to a creator, easy testimonial video just like this. You open up the old Facebook manager, the ads manager, you run Facebook ads, you'll probably get $5 CPAs to $30 CPAs. You'll be able to scale to $1 million a month in 4 or 5 months if your fulfillment's good, with Facebook profitable on the first sale. That way is completely over, right? So this is why I'm creating this video. I don't want you to waste your time doing this. I want to show you guys that a lot of the stores that you see on X or on YouTube, that these people have courses, they die after 6 months, it spikes, it die, and then they sell a course because they have like all the proof that they made money with Shopify. And if you want to play the long-term game, this is the way to do it, okay? So we'll go into the scorecard in just a minute. The first thing is niching down. Always go with an evergreen market. Beauty, pet, supplements, or fashion. Those are the ones that you should stick to and build your brand for the next 3 to 5 years and really make money on it. Okay? Don't pick products that don't solve problems, right? Like a cup solves a problem, but like it's not that big of a problem, right? Pick products that actually solves a pain point. It's emotional to the customer, right? Then you'll use drop shipping, which is just the term to actually take a product from the sale that you get and ship it to the customer one-off without buying inventory. And you'll be able to use drop ships like Suppliful is a very good one for supplements and creams and beauty and all that. Or you could use Printful if you're doing fashion. Okay, you could also use Dropship. This makes sure that like you don't run out of cash. You don't need to buy out inventory, nothing of that. You just, when you get a sale, you ship it and you prove the demand. You will obviously be less profitable with these because the cost is higher, but you'll be able to test and to see what works. I have here a scorecard. If you want the scorecard, just comment below. I'll send you this whole presentation. Now, there's a few things that you want to take into consideration when thinking about a product. That this is very detailed, but I'll go through it. First of all, we'll go over the market and demand. So it has to be consistently on demand over the long term. It can't just be during Christmas. It can't be a Halloween costume. It has to be, you could sell it throughout the whole year. Those are products that you'll be able to scale. And especially if it's your first brand, you want to make sure that you don't have these seasonality spikes. Like I said, it has to solve a specific problem, a pain point, acne, creams, supplements, health benefits. These are all great emotional buys. Strong volume of search. Like if you actually go to Google Trends, you could use this right here and you could type in the product that you are trying to sell, and you make sure that there's always like a good amount of volume and keywords related. There has to be existing virality or interest on TikTok. So if you go on TikTok and you write something that has like very low, like I don't know, teddy bears, this could technically be good. Teddy bears pink. Let's say you find a pink one, it's like very custom. Like, okay, maybe, but like they don't go viral that much compared to like if you go on like ashwanda, or what is that thing, supplement, shilajit. I don't know why I said ashwanda. Shilajit, like shilajit supplements, right? These always go, what the fuck. So for example, shilajit, these always go viral all the time. They go viral and they have like a bunch of, like, you could just see by the likes that it's always going viral. There's always like 100,000 likes, 50,000, 15,000, 26,000. So these supplements, you know that like it's been proven, it goes viral on TikTok. Next, it has to be a large enough TAM. So TAM is just your total addressable market, right? Just write TAM business. So the total addressable market has to be big enough. It has to be, if you could be in the billions of dollars, the better. Supplements, health, pets, and fashion are all huge TAM. Next, product viability. You should aim for at least, I would say 70%, but it's very good to have 80% gross margin, right? So what is gross margin? It's just what the product costs you, what are you selling it for? So that you have enough space for marketing, you have enough space for operational costs, for logistics, for the shipping cost, whatever it might be. There's going to be a lot of cost. So 80%, you're starting off very healthy. It should be not too hard to source, manufacture, to find. Like if you go on Alibaba to find a lot of manufacturers, like you should be able to find it with just like one click, like supplement beauty, for example. Like you should be able to, like it should come up, like factories should come up and you should be able to chat with them. Like if there's something too niched and you're not able to find it, then that's probably not a good product viability. Okay, always stay in compliance, regulation, like nothing that has like a bad ingredients. If you're doing beauty or supplements, like everything has to be like very compliant so you don't get hit with Shopify risks and you have to change payment processors and all of that. Then for marketing and creators, like I told you, it has to show virality so that it fits the creators and the creator could get behind it and really push it and make it go viral, right? There should be also a wow factor in these types of products. So something that's a wow factor is like those collagen face masks, right? Like you're like, boom, like, whoa, they're glowing, right? Like these are great products to sell. Next up, customer retention. You should be able to sell a product that people could either go on subscription for and you send them new ones like supplements every single month or every 45 days, or they'll come back 3-4 times a year to buy your products. So without this, it's very hard to scale in 2025. So this is definitely, and like I'm gonna put like a star, this is definitely a must in 2025. Okay, you should be able to support competitive CAC, right? Like your customer acquisition costs on Facebook, and the others are basically, we already went through it. So that is what you are going to do when you pick your niche. Once you pick your niche, you're going to go through one of these to really drop ship at the beginning. And the main point here is you want to test angles and concepts as risk-free as possible. So you're going to try to do as much content with AI. You're going to get a product yourself. You're going to try to film it yourself. If it's in the beauty niche and you need to send it to a friend, a sister, a mom, whatever, just so you can get B-roll. And then you try to get as much B-roll as possible so that you're able to combine it together with AI. You could use 11 Labs for voiceover and you create your concepts and your angles. Okay? So this is what you are going to do. Now, once you want, like you have your product, you have your supplemental or printful or whatever, you're going to create audience personas. So you're going to really sit down and you're going to focus on who am I speaking to. So for example, in this one right here, and you could take exactly this, I'm targeting anti-aging skincare seekers, right? I'm going to their demographic, their genders, their age range, are they millennials, Gen X, whatever it might be, the one-liner that defines them, the awareness, so they're solution aware, maybe they're product aware, so those 5 stages. So make sure you actually research in what part of the awareness stage they're at. Who is their villain? So maybe wrinkles, fine lines, loss of elasticity. You could do this all through ChatGPT. Their internal problems, right? What do they actually fear? So they fear of looking older, they fear of like not fitting in. Their external problems, they're sagging, they spend so much money on different creams, whatever it might be. Their philosophical problems, so they want to age gracefully and feel confident in their skin, but society makes them feel like they need all these creams and they need to look younger, so they have like this social pressure. Then this one's not too important, the authority. So what is the authority that you are portraying? So what is the authority of your product? So formulated with vitamin A, D, whatever it might be, the process of actually using your products, the agreement that you actually give, the call to action that is in that balm or that beauty, whatever it might be, the failures that they've had, the successes that they've had, the before and afters of your customers, and some ad angles that you can take from. And that builds out your complete customer avatar that you can actually test. Now, once you have all this laid out and written out from ChatGPT, you could then throw it in ChatGPT with this prompt to create concepts and angle. So I'm not going to read this whole prompt, but if you want it, I'll send you the actual Miro presentation. And it's just basically you're like a God-tier creative strategist and you're creating high converting ads and spit out some different concepts and angles that I can use for my marketing. Once you have all that, and it is time to create your brief that you want to send to creators to get B-roll back or to actually make a script for yourself, it's good to even create it in a Notion, even if it's for yourself, so you know exactly what the hook is, what the visual of that hook is. Did you know that dehydration could lead to energy and brain fog? That's the first hook that I'm testing with the hooks that I'm actually going to test. So I need 3 different hooks for this specific, I need 3 different visuals for this specific hook. Then second hook, third hook, fourth hook, because I like testing 4 different hooks for each angle. And then you go into your script breakdown. So this is like a water solution. It's just an example. And basically you have your whole script, you have exactly the shot types, you have exactly the visuals, and just this helps you not only prepare for when you're going to send briefs to creators, but it also prepare you that you actually understand what you need at every single line that the AI is going to say, every single visual that is going to be plugged in there. So if you want, again, all this Miro, just comment below and I'll send it to you. Now, once you have all that, it's time to create your UGC videos. So there's a few ways of creating the UGC videos. If you want, I put here Bands Off Fast because it's the most cost-effective way. I think it's $64 and you get 3 videos. So it's a great way to just test different videos, and you could use them and they deliver in about 48 hours. So it's very good. You could give them the script as well. You could give them this Notion script right here of what you did so that they have a guideline. Now, once they are creating your UGC videos, your job is about to start. So you need to start opening up the Facebook page. You either buy the IG or you open up the IG and you post on Facebook 9 different reels, so the actual reel page is covered, and on IG post at least 15 reels, so it's actually they could scroll a bit and they can see different videos. Now the way you'll post these reels and these IG reels and these Facebook reel is either you'll wait for these or you'll try to get the product to you, send it to your sister, get B-roll, and then just put different types of captions on it, right? So if you guys want a great way on how to do this, we do this for our brand Dermaclara. And these are just very, very quick 10-second videos with sounds, and we just put a caption on top of it. And we've been doing this since 2021, and we amassed over 500 million views on TikTok. Okay, so this is a way to do it. Now, once this is done and you're waiting for your UGC videos and your Facebook page is open and your IG is open, you're going to build your landing page with Shrine. I think Shrine is the best starter landing page. It converts pretty well, and you'll be able to see at what point the people are dropping off, because there's very good analytics on Shopify now with just free tools. You could use Hotjar if you want to pay, but the analytics of Shopify is also good. But the Shrine theme is $149, and you'll be able to design your website just really organically. You'll be able to put different GIFs, put different reviews, put different photos, videos, whatever it might be. But the Shrine is the best one to start, and it actually converts. Once the Shrine theme is done, you will probably have the videos already done from bands off. And what you're going to do, you're going to open up Facebook ads, and you're going to launch one campaign. You'll have two different ad sets at 25, maybe $50. If you could spend $100 a day, that's ideal. But you'll have two ad sets, and in those ad sets, you'll have three creatives. So in each ad set, you'll have each creative will be one concept. So you'll test hook number one, concept number one, hook number two, concept number two, hook number three, concept number three, and you'll make sure that each ad is able to get spent. So you're not going to do flexible or dynamic. You're actually just going to do a normal ABO campaign, and it would look something like this. You can test statics if you want, but I think with UGC, you could start with two different ad sets, okay? Now, for 3 days, you won't touch anything. You're just gonna let it spend, okay? You're gonna let it spend, you're gonna let the pixel try to get a bit more data. Now, if you get high CPMs, which is what we're getting right now, there's a bigger problem. I think the problem is either it's a very competitive niche and you'll need to spend a lot of more money to get the ad space on Facebook, or your creatives are just not good enough. Now, it's a mixture of both, okay? I would do broad audience all the time, but it's a mixture of both. So in those 3 days, what you're going to do, you're gonna check your CPMs, you're gonna check your hook rates, your cost per clicks, and your CTR. And these are some of the benchmarks that we use. So hook rate should be at least 30%. Hook rate is basically the first 3 seconds divided by the numbers of impressions. The hold rate should be anywhere between 8 to 10%. So how many people watch at least 50% of the videos divided by impressions. And the CTR should be at least 1%. Now, if it's above all these and the CPMs are under $100 and you did not get any sales, but you got some action in the funnel, then check on Shopify what is happening. Where are they dropping off? Are they dropping off after add to carts, after initiate checkout? And you'll try to tweak as much as possible, but you'll probably need also more creatives to get higher intent to buy, okay? Now, if everything is good and you are getting sales in the first 3 days, like let's say you spent $300 and you made $300, so you actually broke even, or even if you made a bit lower than $300, what you are going to do right away is get the product that you have, and you are going to right away custom package it, right? Those are winning signs. If you're able to get a few sales at the start with $300 spent and you made $250, $225, $300, $400, whatever it is, it's a clear sign that this is a product that is viable. You just need to tweak it. You really need to build a brand around it, and it will take time, but you will be a millionaire if you stick to it. Now, it's very easy to create custom products now with a ChatGPT, and I'll just open it and it will look something like this. Let's say you're doing a shampoo bottle or a beauty. You just put in the product image that you currently have on your website, and you're going to say, create an image with these shampoo bottles and change the brand name and the colors to what I want specifically. I wanted black and yellow, and the shampoo, I wanted to call it Shampify, for example. And you will have a product like this. You'll have pictures, you'll have 2 to 3 different pictures, and what you're going to do right away is WeChat. So WeChat is going to become your best friend, and you are going to message all these different people and merge them to your WeChat, so you actually have their contact. And Chinese people love speaking on WeChat. And what you're going to do is you're going to really start to try to see how much money it would take for you to develop your first mold, right? So your first product with your logo. Depending on the supplier, some people would just be like, it's an extra $2 per product. Some people are going to say there's an MOQ of 500 units, 1,000 units, whatever it might be. But you will try to negotiate as much as possible to try to get samples to your house to see the quality of the actual product, and then develop a small batch, maybe 100 units, 200 units, and you're really going to have to speak to them to try to work a deal out. Now, the best way you can do this is by just speaking to them in Chinese. So you go to DeepL and basically use Chinese simplified and just speak in Chinese, like send them messages in Chinese. They're gonna be very keen to answer them, but how does this guy know Chinese? And just be like, I know a bit of Chinese, I have a lot of friends, I went to Shenzhen a bit and everything. Like, you just really need to sell yourself, right? You kind of have to fake it till you make it in here with these suppliers, so they really trust you and they know that like you're serious about making an actual brand, okay? Now, once you do have your product, you're gonna restart the Facebook ad cycle with new content. and you're going to scale until you get to $20,000 to $40,000 per month. Once you get to $20,000 to $40,000 per month, there's a whole set of problems that arise, which I will not get into. It'll be for another video, but this will get you from 0 to 100%. Like, you'll be able to launch and you'll be able to have a viable product that sells. I know this video was very long, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and I hope that the brand that you are starting is something that has longevity and that will not die in 3 months because of like all these drop shipping gurus and scams that they tell you to do. It does not work. Believe me, I have absolutely no course, no mentorship, no consulting, none of that. The only way you could make money with me is if you work with our brand and clip the content that we provide, or you do your own UGC. And if you want that, I have a link in my description. It says all my links. Just go through it and you'll see the WAP community. You can message me on Instagram. Any questions that you may have, just send them to me and I will definitely answer you. I answer everyone and I try to help out as much as possible while building my new brand in 2025 in public. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much.